Okay, let's talk about nutrients because it's like food, baby. Our plants, they need some food sometimes. Water and sunlight and all of those things, those are good, but nutrients definitely help. Now, I got this little nutrient chart online, and it kind of gives you just a basic overview of kind of if you see something going on with your plants, like you see the iron deficiency, lack of iron causes fading leaves colors, rather yellow or browning. Nitrogen deficiency, you have potassium deficiency, phosphorus deficiency here, and magnesium deficiency. So this is why we kind of tend to want to give our plants nutrients regularly because they can probably survive without it, but again, it's going to be less prone to diseases. They're going to have healthier growth, and they'll actually grow a little bit faster if they have some of the things that they need. So you'll see on the packages usually or on the bottle the NPK numbers. There's three numbers. The first one stands for nitrogen. The middle one is for phosphorus, and the last one is for potassium. To keep it like laymanized, and if you know more, or if you're scientific or into botany, then please correct me or give me any information you can. But I tend to look at anything with high nitrogen as more for vegetative growth, and anything with high phosphorus and potassium as more for late stage growth, like blooming. But I say late stage growth, but I also look at things that are good for blooming, are also good for the rooting systems. So what I tend to do is give the first nutrient I actually tend to give plants is Epsom salts and things that are high in phosphorus and potassium, more so to help the rooting system first. And then once the rooting system has anchored the plant and it feels that it can take up water and nutrients, the plant will start to shoot up, which I look at as the vegetative growth, and that's when I will give it things that are higher in nitrogen. So as far as the NPK number, when the first number is higher, I look at that as more of a nitrogen lean, and so that is more for vegetative growth. So kind of almost the early stages, but not the very first stage. The very first stage I look at is more of a rooting system growth. So you're looking at things that are good at blooming late stage are also good at rooting. So just to keep that in mind. So that's the way I tend to look at the nutrients and the numbers. If the last two numbers are the highest, I look at it more of a blooming and I use it accordingly. And then I will use supplemental things like Epsom salts, Silica Blast, just to help with overall health. Silica Blast, I will use it because it is good for strengthening the cell walls. It helps the plant photosynthesize at its at a higher range of temperatures. When it gets colder and when it gets hotter, it can still photosynthesize. It has a stronger ability to do that with the Silica Blast. Also, it tends to make the plant have a texture that is less appealing for little critters that want to eat on it. I feel like it makes it a little more rubbery to chew on, so it's just tougher to chew on for the animals, for the little bugs and stuff that chew through your plants. So I like to use this in these ways.